Hey, Pinnell with the hand up. B. Pinnell with the peace sign. People probably still watching an ad, so I should stop talking. I'll stop talking while we wait for the ad to finish. Because nobody is listening to me and I'm talking to myself. Because the ad has not finished. Maybe they could skip it. Maybe they've skipped the ad. Are you guys here yet? A few of you. Not too many people rolling in yet. I'm here. We're hot again. Not as hot as yesterday. Mini heat wave. Ad blocker, right on. Just my mug on the screen. Well, probably take your ad blocker off so you can watch that instead. Oh, good stuff. I'm having a bevy. We're gonna do some administrative work again today. We've done this before on the show, where you guys watch me do administrative back-end work on my Etsy page. And people are leaving. Yep. It'd be weird if only me and Brad showed up. Well, currently only you and Brad are here. Oh, Misfit's here. I lied. How does it say there's only 2 people, but there's 3 people talking? Did Brad leave? Oh, Paul's here? What? Yeah, okay. So the thing is wrong. It's telling me there's only 2 people here, but there are clearly more than 2 people here. Oh, I'm grab a paper towel from my forehead. Still here. Going to mix myself something. All right. Okay. Grab me a paper towel. I'm having the unofficial, non-sponsored beer, Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff live show, Sleeman Original Draft. And I'm surrounded by bowls and some other things. No, Trash Panda will never again happen. They should stop making that. It was unpleasant. But it had a fitting name. Misfit's also surrounded by bowls. Misfit's turning up a storm down there in Oregon? Washington. BJ's back. If you guys don't follow Misfit on Instagram, you should do that if you're on Instagram, because he's got ribbons a-flying off the Laguna 4689 or whatever it is that he's playing with down there. Tell them damn Canucks to buy your bowls. See, I do. I tell them to buy them and then they don't. So we're going to get rid of this batch so that I can have storage room to make more. To be fair, some of them are not my best. I am better than some of these bowls now. Some of them were fairly early in the turning progression, but they don't suck. I mean, I think they're still pretty good, but we're going to give you guys first shot at getting them cheap today. But yeah, Bennett's here too. Did I set up my grinder yet? Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve that. No, I haven't. I'm going through a shop funk again. I haven't finished the lathe tool cabinet. I'm having the no enthusiasm for the shop. I'm trying to convince myself. I'm turning some pens to be making something and to try to get some enthusiasm. It'll be set up right after I fix my stool. That's right. I've been playing with, speaking of Paul Walter, I saw Paul, right? Anyway, Paul sent me a box of stuff. Oh, there you go. That's Paul. Will be set up right after I fix my shop stool. Paul sent me a box of stuff, including some stabilized pen blanks, and I've been playing. And stabilized wood is cool and fun. And I don't know what woods they are, but they're all colorful and stabilized. And I had to bust out my new pen kits to use them because they were all shorties. So they're only 1 tubers. But man, these are sexy pens. I don't know what this is. Maybe maybe zebra wood or something. Maybe mostly maple. Okay. But this is the black chrome maple leaf pen with a stabilized something with custom grit. And that is a sexy pen. And I've got this one in the titanium blue finish with purple stabilized thing. This was the first one I did. This one's mine. Purple on blue is mine because it's the first one. And I've got this one that sold immediately when I put it on Instagram. I want to say this is like gunmetal and chrome with green. That one's sold. I should put that one over here. Don't send a sample, send the entire. I don't know what that means. This one also sold. This is like antique silver hardware and a pink stabilized thing. That one's sold. I should put that one over here too. So yeah, I'm having fun with these. Oh wait, was it that one that sold? Maybe this one. I don't remember. I have to go back and check. This one's also rad. This one's like antique silver and copper with like, I think this one's white oak. This one's got like Rayfleck in it. But in any case, I've been trying to get myself back out of this shop funk by doing some of these. Stabilized wood is cool. I'm gonna get myself some more stabilized pen blanks because they're funky colors. They're glorious to turn. They turn like they're so consistent in their structure because of the stabilization, I guess. There's no grabbing. There's no, like, it's awesome. And he also sent me a pen with my logo on it, or well, my old logo, one of my logos. So now I have a Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff pen. So thank you very much, Paul. And new switch for my lathe. And a new marking gauge. Like a mortisey one that has two dicks on this side and one dick on this side. And then those ones you can adjust for the depth or the width of the mortise that you're marking. So yeah, thanks, Paul. I got stuff. I love it when people send me stuff. It's great. Oh, but let's do what we're supposed to do tonight. Administrative work. I brought my Mac out, got my Etsy store up. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna have some beers. We're gonna clearance sale some of these old bowls that nobody seems to want to buy for how much I want to sell them for. So let's make them cheaper. Let's go to edit my listings. Aha! So what we're going to do, we're going to price these things. We could auction them. You want to auction them? Oh, no. I'm going to do what I had planned on doing. This one never actually made it up, so I don't have pictures of this one yet, so I don't think we can do this one. But the ones that are on the store, we're going to do the price of the blank that I paid for it. So the cost of materials. $5 for sandpaper and finish and wear and tear on the tools. $15 for my time. That's like about $10 an hour Canadian. That's super reasonable. Plus shipping. So essentially the price of the blank plus $20 plus shipping is what these old bowls are gonna get knocked down to on the Etsy store. because I don't want them anymore. I'm sick of looking at them. I'm sick of bringing them to markets and having people say, oh, this is really beautiful work. Good stuff. And then walking away. Blank price plus sandpaper plus Mike's time. Yes. Well, and Mike's time at a discount. Because that's less than minimum wage. So, let's do this. We're going to start. This is, that's this one right here. Handmade wooden bowl. This is Gary Oak. If we watched it, you make the time. What? You're a professional woodworker now. Yeah, there we go. It should be discounted because you had to watch me make it? Is that what you're saying? If we watched you make it, the time should be discounted. That's true, because I could have done it faster if I wasn't taking breaks and talking to you guys and stuff, right? But let's say $15 for my time per bowl is a relatively reasonable price. Can we just say that? We're gonna add $20 to the price I paid for the blank, and we're gonna sell these things, and I'm gonna get them out of here. You don't have to buy it, Pinnell. You already have one anyway. You got the Yatoba finger brand one. Okay, Gary Oak. This says 6.75 across. Let's just confirm that I'm not lying to people. 6.75 across. 2.75 deep on the inside. 3.5. Yeah, no, that's not too thick. With the two whoops, the up and then the whoop, and a couple of ridges. Round up to 8 like a guy normally does. 6.75 inches across. Perfect popcorn bowl or whatever. Gary Oak is not cheap. It is an endangered, protected species around here. I do not remember exactly what I paid for these blanks. I'm going to estimate. That was probably a $17 blank. This is a custom grit finish, I think. Feels like custom grit outside, custom liquid wax inside. That is my guess. I'm pretty sure this was post custom grit showing up, and therefore it is custom grit outside it. Some of these are Howard's. Some of these are old enough that they were finished with Howard's feed and wax. This one, I either did a super good job sanding or that's custom grit on the outside of that. $17 plus $20 plus shipping, $37. What is it right now? What is it listed at right now? It is listed at $50. So $13 off that guy. $37. And shipping set at $20 domestic. I don't know what the non-domestic is. It just calculates that itself, I think. And publish. There we go. Gary Oak, double whoop, 2 ridges, 6.75 by 3.5, $37. Boom. Link down below to my Etsy store if you've never been. What's this? We got, that is Yatoba, nope, that is acacia. Is it the big acacia or the little acacia? It's either this one or this one. Hold on. Get the big one or the little one. Let's see. 6.75, 2.5. I think that'll be this one. 6.75, 2.5. It's this little guy. And it is, okay, this was clearly early on. The Seahawks start soon. It's preseason. They're playing their they're starters for like 8 minutes, and then it's going to be all the backup guys that are trying to make a spot on the team. So, and who are they playing? And I'm a Cardinals fan. Hey, what did I miss? Oh, they're playing the Raiders? Okay, well, it's going to be like 34-17 Seahawks. There you go. You don't need to watch now. Acacia. This is clearly one of the early ones because it is fat bottomed. Like, there's a solid probably inch. Like, I probably only went to like there. Maybe since I'm better than this now, I should just throw it up on the lathe and finish turning this instead of discounting it. Because I can go another ½ inch deep in the bottom of this thing. I'm gonna do that, I think. Unless you guys really want this thick bottomed acacia bowl. If you do, let me know. But if not, I think I'm gonna fix it and thinnize it. I'll wait because there's a delay. I'll wipe my head. Oh, anybody having bevies with me this evening? And also, oh, never mind. I was going to say, somebody needs to hit the thumb up button because there were 7 people watching and only 6 thumbs up. But then somebody left. They don't like watching administrative work. Now there's only 5. People are leaving. But that number lies to me. We already have established that number lies to me. All right. So, unless somebody says they want this to be discounted in the store so they can buy it, I'm going to just put it aside and I'm going to take it down off the store is what I'm going to do. Where's this one? We're going to deactivate this guy until I have deepened it. I'm going to put it over there so I remember. Now let's go on to, oh, that's the other acacia. How's this one for deep? That one's a little fat bottom too. This one's going to do the same thing. I'm going to finish turning that one too. Shipping for Canada, East Coast, I don't know. Ask Chris. Chris, what did you pay for shipping on your bowl? 20 bucks? Did I get a heap more likes and follows on any platform this week? Not that I noticed. I don't know. Let's see what the YouTube... YouTube is relatively steadily... It's increasing at about the same pace it normally does. I get around 100 subscribers a month. That video that you shared for money on Facebook is the 5th best performing video out of my last 10. I don't know if that's a statistic that is going to be useful for you. I'm overrun by rough turn bowls. Yeah, you got a heap of awesome wood and you're cutting ribbons off it. I like thick bottoms, but not on my bowls. Hey-o! Yeah, I don't blame people who are overrun by turned things and wooden things for not buying my wooden bowls. 50 bucks well spent, I hope so too, man. I really appreciate it. That's your birthday present to me. Chili, for my birthday this year, bought me Facebook advertising. He paid to promote a post that linked to my last video. Thank you very much. But let's be honest, it was because it was also an advertisement for Custom Grit, essentially. But no, that's awesome. We'll see. You know, more visibility is more visibility. Let's move on to the next. It's also your Mrs. birthday today? Oh, it's not my birthday today, but we're going to just count it because my birthday's on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Kyla! How's the knee? Is she around? Is she here? She's got to be getting close to being freedom from knee things. Is it like a week away that she gets to actually start using the knee? Let's go back to Etsy store. Magnolia bell, upside down bell shaped dealie. This is currently listed at $60. I want to say we're going to do the same 17 for the blank, so 37. It's 7.5 across, 3 1/4 deep exterior, 2.75 interior. It's a nice size bowl. Little heavy bottomed, little thick. I was still going a little bit thick on the bottoms when I did this one, but not as bad as the acacias. And super graceful around the top. I'm actually quite happy with how I flared that out and got it nice and thin through here. Magnolia, 37. Where is it? Where's the price? 60 to 37 dollars. Oh, Magnolia, 37. Should be putting them somewhere when I'm done. Okay, done ones over. Gary Oak and Magnolia, discounted. Oh, the big elm guy. The big elm with the double whoop ridges around the bottom for fun ski, I guess. Mimicked the whoop whoop on the inside as well, whoop whoop, and flat bottom. That's nice. Should I just keep this? I might just keep this. Be nice for like some fruit as a centerpiece. I'll think on that. That one I'm gonna think on. I'm gonna go back. This isn't going well so far. What's this? That's myrtle. Myrtle. It's listed at $55 at the market. People didn't want it for $55. What is it listed at on Etsy? Okay, well, it's listed at $40 on Etsy. Maybe I shouldn't have priced it at $55 at the market. Oh, custom grit. Oh, that is beauty. Okay, myrtle, kind of a shallow one, but myrtle is beauty. And $40. I'm going to say that was a $15 blank. That one isn't a huge discount. That only goes down to $35. I underpriced this one originally, but now $35. I think this would be a rad, like, change dish for your entryway. You drop your keys and your change out of your pocket on your way in the door into this guy. $35. And publish. What is this? This is, okay, this is the spalted maple tray. That elm is one of the favorite ones that I've made. Yeah, it's pretty rad. That's what I'm not sure I'm gonna sell it. Do I use flat rate box shipping? No, that's not a thing here. We don't have the USPS flat rate. If it fits in the box, it ships for this price situation. We go by weight and size, and you never can know when you go whether or not it. I have to estimate for Etsy, and sometimes I'm over, sometimes I'm under, and I hope it evens out in the end, because you actually have to put like a shipping rate in. So I've just said $20. I think I said $20 in Canada, 25 in the States, maybe. And sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less by couple of dollars, give or take, either way. It was weird. I sent something to California, and it was cheaper than going to Alberta one time for the exact same thing. Like, it was literally the same weight, same size, same everything. And then the next time, it was not. Anyway, spalted maple bowl tray that got the nick in it because of the spalting gave way on me. So I just kind of like rounded it off and made it a feature. But it's clearly damaged. Like, it's a cool accent, but, and it's rad wood. Like, this stuff is cool. Oh, this was the one, were you guys, I don't know if you guys were here. Well, some of you probably were. But it was all like, because this wood is so much different density than this wood. Why did I have trouble with density? This stuff is not as dense as this stuff, so it was like shaking the whole damn thing all over the place because it was like unevenly weighted even when it was round. I don't know. I remember that. That was weird because this stuff was weird. And then I got up to the edge and it chipped and gave way right there. But still a cool tray. Spalted maple with some cool inkiness in it. And it's like half spalted, half regular. It's cool, and I like it, but nobody else does. It was listed at $55 as well at the market. It is listed at $50 on here. That was, we'll say, a $15 blank as well. That's $35. $35 spalted maple bowl tray thing. Is that it? Why do I have... Maybe that is it. Where's this one? Where's my walnut one? Maybe inactive? Did I take it? Oh, there we go. Walnut. Little fat bottom. Still a little bit, still early in the progression. A little bit chunky on the bottom, but good. I don't think it's too bad for depth in terms of comparison. 2.5 deep on the inside. And what? Well, 2.5 deep on the outside. Yeah, so I got a 1/2 inch on the bottom of that, which is kind of chunky, but not terrible, not acacia bad. This is listed at $60, and that piece of walnut was probably 18, $38. Ooh, geez, 60 down to 38, $22 off. $38 for the walnut. What did I say it was? 7.5 rim to rim. 2 and a bit, 2 1/8 maybe interior, and 2.5. 2.5 outside, 2 1/8 inside. Depth. Walnut. Sapwood on sort of this edge. Nice little flare out daily. $38. Oh, do I want to pay 20 cents? Yes, I'll pay 20 cents to renew that listing. There we go. That's moved to active listings. And that does it. Where's this one? Oh, that one's new. That one's not in the discount bin because that one's new and never made it up onto the store. So that can go over here. So we got myrtle, Gary oak, magnolia, walnut, spalted maple, all discounted. Elm. I don't need another wooden bowl. Elm is, that was probably a $20 blank. Elm is going $40. Where's the elm? Why am I... Oh, I'm in the inactive area here. Active. Go. Do it. Elm was listed at $75. And it's now $40. Rad. Somebody should buy that. Yeah, that's a good one. That's relatively big too. 10-ish inches across. 9.5. 2 3/4. 2 1/4. 2 1/4 inside depth. 2 3/4 outside depth. So there's a 1/2 inch of meat at the bottom of that one too. $40 though. That's cool. All right, there is our clearance sale. Done. Discounted because it's broken. Yeah, the maple one. Yeah, it's broken, but I made it into a feature. I'll be listening while driving. Helping your mate move again. You're doing that yesterday. How long does it take you guys to move in Australia? New beer. Oh! Oh, by the way, I have the worst fans ever. They have started to go to other people's live shows where I might be so that they can make fun of me on other people's shows. It's the kind of fans I have. All right, that didn't take as long as I thought it was going to, so I don't know what we're gonna do now. We'll just hang out. I didn't get a Lily hypothetical. I don't have preloaded questions because I didn't make like a ask me questions post because I was gonna be discounting bowls. Let's discount some other stuff. I got other stuff on here. I got charcuterie boards and things. If we discount some of that, let's discount some of that. How about, let's just knock $10 off every charcuterie board in the store. That's what we'll do. Discount a custom grit? Well, you gotta talk to the manufacturer if we're gonna discount custom grit. Yeah, I can do what I want. $10 off custom grit too. $10 off the total custom grit finishing system. Sorry, Scott. now 90 for all 4 of the products. 10% off. And the custom wax combo we're gonna knock. It's $47.50. Let's call it. What is he not going to be mad about? It's $43. Custom grit combo, normally $57. Now $50. This is fun. Discounting, we're on a discounting spree here. What do we say? $10 off every charcuterie board in the store. Here we go. Why don't I just make a discount code if I'm just going to do that? No. I'm already in. I'm rolling already. Here we go. 75 becomes 65. That's a nice one. That's an oak with walnut stripes. That's rad. All right, the walnut, African mahogany, and maple. 65 turns into 55. Got maple and Meranti. Looks like $80. That one was too expensive. 65. That's more than $10 off. I'm just off the rails now. It's all coming apart. What's this one? That looks like red oak, Meranti, and walnut. Got two of those. They are, it says, $75. That call it goes 65. We got this guy is also probably the same price because it's essentially the same board, just the colors are backwards. 65. Is this riveting stuff or what? You guys can't even see what I'm doing. You want to watch? Yeah. We're down here. We got African mahogany, maple, and walnut. 65 goes to 55. That's probably not that much better in terms of riveting visuals. We got walnut with an African mahogany maple stripe. Says 65, it's 55 now. There we go. Everything in the store is now discounted. Buy the things. I don't want them anymore. That's it. We're having fun. Blowout prices. Sorry, Scott. Code Beckham10. Use the code Beckham10 to get nothing. You can enter it though. It'll be fun. Spalted maple balls that's sold? What? Really? Why? I didn't get a message that it sold. Oh, I did. Hold on. Oh, it did. It did sell, and I know who bought it. Not telling, because that's not anybody else's business. Spalted maple sold. That's a good price. $35. It's got a chip in it, but it's a feature, and that's a cool bowl for $35 plus shipping. And I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, we'll send it off tomorrow or Tuesday. It counts if your mom buys it. There is 0% chance that my mom is watching this show. Or in 2 weeks. No, it'll go tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm telling you, I want this stuff out of my house. Yours, I don't remember why yours took so long. Was it? No, that was Longer Beams. I didn't have the right size box for, and neither did Staples. But they were coming in, so I had to wait for the box to come in. Yours, I think I just didn't want to send to you because you're a jerk. And so I made you wait. Actually, I think I sent yours on time, and you just decided to leave it at Shoppers for a week for no reason before you went to go get it. Or maybe both. Maybe I took a long time or maybe I took a while to send it, and you left it sitting at Shoppers for a while. It's probably what happened. But I wouldn't have waited more than a week. When people buy the stuff, I want it out of my house. Oh, beer's going down nice. I had a hot day in the sun. Went over to Quadra Island today to do a studio tour with a pottery / printmaking studio. So I got to hang out and just chill with people making pottery and prints today. And I got paid. My new job is awesome. I don't know if I've mentioned that my new job is awesome. I got paid today to go to Quadra Island, which is a beautiful place, to go to a property on the shore of Quadra Island to hang out with people while they made pottery and prints and eat fruit that I picked off of the tree that was right beside me. And that was my job today. Having to buy a guitar shipping box for YouTube guitar. Box is $70. And the shipping will be your firstborn. That's true. The shipping on that is going to be stupid. Where's it going? It's going to Canada. Where's the guy live? But to be fair, when Buddy O plays that guitar on his YouTube channel for his millions of subscribers or however many he's got, that's you're gonna have to start making more guitars. I think that's game changer when something like that happens. East Coast, it's probably out in Halifax or somewhere. Just send it to Pinnell. He'll take it over. Speaking of East Coast, I haven't seen Glenn Cross for a while. Anybody heard anything from him? Yeah, absolutely. Let us know. Like, especially if he does a video. I want to watch it. Do we know who it is, or is it secret? I don't actually know who it is. He just said it's a Canadian guitar guy who has hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Maybe he said a name and I just didn't catch it. Who is it, Paul? Let's look him up. Maybe Paul's lying. Maybe this guy doesn't even exist. He's not giving us a name. He could just be like, oh yes, a very famous YouTuber wants me to make him a guitar. Likely story, Paul. I think it's probably a real thing. Whiskey Barrel Telly, I think, right? Daryl Braun. I'm looking it up. YouTube. Is that what his channel is called too? What is spelled? Daryl Braun. Daryl Braun Guitar. You start typing Daryl Braun. First thing that comes up is Daryl Braun Guitar. 723,000 subscribers. Okay. All right, that's cool. Haven't seen Sheldon in a long time either. That's a good point. I haven't seen Sheldon for a while. Haven't seen Gord Glencross for a while. It's a pallet guitar? I thought it was a whiskey barrel. Or is that the one you're making for you? I lose track, dude. You make too many guitars. Also, I still want you to make me a neck. After you're done YouTube guys' guitar, I need you to make me a neck because I want to build a thin line Telecaster. And I do not want to make another neck. But I do want a thin line Telecaster. Nice. There are 723,000 subscribers. Playing the world's most incredible guitars. And Paul's. That's what he's going to change. That's what he's going to change his slogan to. It's not going to be playing the world's most incredible guitars anymore. It's going to be playing the world's most incredible guitars and also Paul's. Roasted curly maple for the neck from Edmonton, Alberta. This guy seems cool. Right on. That's cool. Okay. What else should we do? We're just wasting time now. What did I miss? Beckham, what did you miss? I put everything in my Etsy store on sale. I'm sick of looking at it and I want it out of my house. And everything in my Etsy store is on sale. And some of it's like significant. Like some of the bowls went from like $65 to $35. Yeah. So, and they're selling. The maple, this vaulted maple one's gone. The elm one, did I decide to keep? I don't remember. 2 sold? What? That's lies. That's lies. Oh, hold on. Oh, here we go. 2 of them gone. Elm. Oh, somebody snapped up the elm. That's a good purchase. That is a good purchase. I'm not going to say who that was either, but You guys are doing me proud, because those are probably the two best deals, I think, in terms of the prices on those. I do have a walnut. This walnut one went from, I want to say, $50 down to, where is it? $38 plus shipping. I decided that I was going to give myself $15 for my time, $5 for sandpaper and tool wear and tear and finish, and the price of the blank. So that, I'm estimating that blank was $18. So that makes $38 plus shipping for that walnut guy. It's a little chunky on the bottom. It was still early in my turning career. It was pre-custom grit, but I did do a good job of sanding. It's probably a ½ an inch of meat at the bottom there still. So that's relatively. Do I have the chip bowl that I made? No, that's mine. You can't have that. Like the chip and dip Yatoba thing? Yeah, you can't buy that. That's mine. I made that for me. I'm gonna make another one though. I have a couple more like big skinnies. So I'm gonna make a couple more chip and dips because that was actually pretty fun. And I think those ones will sell. I think a chip and dip will sell. And now that I've done one, the next one should be easier, right? Assuming that I make the mortise the right size in the bottom. And I can just flip it over and put it in my chuck jaws instead of having to. Idiot. I swear, I probably would not have been able to do that on purpose. If I would have been like, I need to aim for the exactly right size that it doesn't fit in either of my sets of chuck jaws, I don't think I could have done it. Simultaneously too big and too small. That's right. There's literally like a ½ inch of room between too big for this one and too small for that one, and I hit that. But I got new chuck jaws. You missed that show? You can still watch it. They all are still on the channel. You can watch it after this. If you didn't get enough of the Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff show, you can go watch that one. It's a couple weeks ago. 2 weeks ago that I finished that. Or you can watch part 1 and part 2. Part 1 was like a month and a half ago or something. It sat around for a while. And God, that stuff is so dusty. That is not on my list of favorite woods to turn. But man, it's so pretty. Why does it have to be so pretty? It was around for part 1. You have to watch part 2. Okay. Part 2 was the fun one anyway. Part 1 sucked. And Mike made me a chip bowl. I can. You know what you should do? You should commission me to make you a chip bowl out of cherry to go with your other cherry. Wait, chestnut to go with your other chestnut. That would rely on me having to find that blank though. Maybe don't do that, because I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to find that. Make one deeper than yours. Make mine deeper than yours. Don't tell me what to do. You know the boss bee Meckham. Beer's going down good. And if I make another 12-incher, I also don't have a box the right size to send that. But I can find one. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll see what blanks I have. How much would a chip bowl cost approximately? Well, it depends how pissed off I am at the world. And I base all of my prices on cost of materials plus time plus wear and tear on the tools. So the discounts that I put on everything today, are just to clear out this stuff so I can make new stuff. Next round of stuff is going to be back up to normal prices. I want to say a 12-inch chip and dip bowl, blank plus time plus frustration, $70, something like that, depending on the species and how much the blank cost and things like that. Because it's skinny, right? So I mean, a blank, a 12 by 2 blank is going to cost the same price as a 6 by 4 blank, because math, I think. I'm not a math guy, but you get the idea, right? Like, you pay in board feet. So yeah, big and skinny blanks are about the same as thick and little blanks. So, and they don't take more time to turn or anything, so they're about the same price as a regular bowl. $60-$70. Who's OC, by the way? Welcome to the show. Oh, questions, comments? Can I answer anybody's inquiry about something? Or I'm just hanging out now. 51 minutes into the show, and I've run out of things to do. Let me check the sound. Yeah, sounds good. Hold on. If I send you a bowl blank, include a 12-pack of beer and some snackages, I don't know what a snackages is, would it be free? Maybe. Plus, it'd be free plus shipping. And it can't be gross beer. Yeah, I'll turn you. You want to pay for, if you send me a bowl blank, pay for shipping both ways, and put in a 12-pack of beer, I will turn you a bowl. Oh, that's Ken. Your phone died. Okay. So you had to make a new account? All right. I'm not going to question you. It's fine. You get that wasp situation figured out there, Ken? Wasps suck so bad. Like, why are they so angry? Yeah, and then I'll actually finish these. But these bowls, these acacia ones, feel like they're not done, because I wussed out early in my turning career, and that is that's like it's like an inch thick at the bottom. So I'm gonna finish turning this one, and then I'll make it live back on the store, and I'll put a discount on that too. What am I drinking on tonight? I am drinking the Sleeman Original Draft. Totally not sponsored, but totally should be. Thick bowl will be riding today. That's a song quote from some crappy musician, I'm sure it is. And no, I still have not listened to Saskadelphia. Oh, fat guy. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's not a crappy musician. He just screwed up the quote. Got a 10-inch Coke Bolo blank? We cuss it, but you will have to wear a respirator. Don't tell me to wear a respirator. What, it has urusol in it? And I think that CITES listed, and maybe you shouldn't be shipping that. I don't know. Up to you. Are we going to get arrested if you send me Coca-Cola? Be cool, though. Never turned Coca-Cola. You took Coca-Cola home from the USA. When, though? I think it just hit the CITES list last year. Maybe. Hey, Mike, what's that thing to your left? That is a cabinet. Does urusol mean Paul peed on it? Maybe. Why would you pee on your Coca-Cola? That's disrespectful. Also, don't send me a wood to turn to send the bowl back to you that sucks to turn. Like, be like Scott sending me like some of that Australian granite wood and being like, okay, I'm gonna pay for shipping both ways, but you have to turn me a bowl out of this. And then it snaps my bowl gouge because it's actually stone. And then he's like, ah. It would be a good video. It's true. What, Paul peeing on the Coca-Cola or me turning the Australian granite wood? Both. Those would both be no. Paul peeing on the Coca-Cola would not make a good video. Disagree. That's a sexy pan. This is my new favorite pan. I do like this kit, this maple leaf. Well, I'll still get the nubbin. I didn't even take the nubbin off there. These maple leaf ones, pretty nice. It's like, it feels weighty and like substantial. Like thin line pens, they're cool, but they don't have that sort of like oomph to them. We don't call her Ironbark Dearmere voice to text. Okay. Again, driving, stop trying to make me tired. I said type, stupid voice to text. Dude, stop trying. Oh, oof. That was hard. That was hard to read, dude. I got the maple leaf kit with copper and brushed nickel. I think that's what this one is. Yeah, it does have a sort of a bullet look to it. It's they're good. I think I'm gonna buy some more of these ones because it's relatively quick too. You're only doing one, two. I mean, I had to buy like, was it 27 64ths drill bit or something, and the different bushings, but you're only doing 1, 2, so you use almost no material. I'm gonna get some more stabilized blanks. Paul, send me some more stabilized blanks. These are awesome. This one, I thought it looked way more blue when it was rough, and it came out more green, and I'm sure that it's like a white oak or something, because it's all Ray Flecky and stuff. But yeah, people should send me stabilized pen blanks for my birthday. That's on Tuesday. Sierra kits take the same bits. Okay, cool. That's good to know, because I was looking at like, okay, I only want 7. I don't want to have a ton of different like bushings and drill bits and stuff for pens. So I need to find a couple of 7mm kits and a couple of 27 64ths or whatever kits. Because I really don't want to have to organize my bushings. That doesn't sound like fun. Sounds like a euphemism. I'm gonna go organize my bushings. That's weird. Be right back. I'm just gonna go organize my bushings. I sent William Woodwright an email and asked them to put a filter on the page. Oh, hold on. So you can filter by bushings or drill size, and they did? Really? Wait, hold on. Pen. There he is. Penblanks.ca. Filter by bushing size. Pen kits. So, not sponsored at all. But this is penblanks.ca. Where you look at this? Look at this. Bushings. Filtered by 27/64ths. And, oh, geez. I don't know what the code is for the bushings. I don't know. But I can just go by drill bit. 27/64ths. Oh, 104A. Okay, hold on. Bushings. 104A. Right on. And now filter. And we got maple leaves. That's it. That's it. You lied. There's no Sierras on here. Why you lie to me? These are all maple leaves. Sierra may have a different bushing. Oh. See, well then that doesn't... Let's just all bushings. 27/64ths, all bushings. Ooh, Luxor. Nope, not Sierra. Maple leaf and Luxor. Yeah, but how about the 7 mil? Well, how many of you did 7 mil? Because I've got that stuff. To slimline, teacher pen. Okay. That's not great. Maybe I'll buy some Luxors. I made a Sierra on Thursday. Oh, that was a Sierra that you sent me the photo of. Okay. Maybe that's what the... Oh, is this a Sierra? Maybe that's a Sierra. I don't know. I'm happy with the maple leaf ones. They're, like I said, they feel substantial and like hefty and like classy, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. That's been what I've been trying to do to get myself out of the shop funk. And it's only sort of working. I think what I need to do is I need to get through this lathe tool rack cabinet project and start playing with some epoxy. I think that's what I need to do. Get out of the shop funk. Get the stupid rack done. Get it up on the wall. Get my tools into it. And then start playing with some epoxy. Because I got 5 liters of epoxy. Did that pen? Yeah, the pen, you came late. The pen did have my logo. Paul made me this pen with one of my logos in it. I'm pretty sure it's just like a sticker or like a paper wrap that's inside this tube of some kind. But it's still super rad. And I like it. Sierra Click Pen, Mandrel A, bushing 20A, drill 27/64. These are things that you said. Maybe next time I order, maybe I'll get some Sierra pens. I don't know. I don't want to have a ton of different pen drill bits and pen bushings and stuff. So I'm going to find a couple that I like. Slim lines are good. These maple leaf ones are good. If I find 1 or 2 other ones that use similar bits, I'll be happy. I don't want to have like 7 different kinds of pens that I make. I don't like making pens that much. They're fun, but I make pens because they're lucrative and they sell well. I don't need to have a whole lineup of them. Grab another set of bushings and do 2 at a time. Ooh, dude, what? Yes. BJ's got something. BJ isn't as dumb as he looks. Can add bushing organizing to my hobby of baggie collecting. That's the other thing I like about Pen Blanks CA. William Woodwright here. His bags say right on them that they're like compostable. You see? They like biodegrade and stuff. Look at this. Is that backwards for you guys or just me? Anyway, biodegradable. Thanks for thinking about the world or whatever. And there, you can tell that it's definitely like a different stuff. Yeah, 2 at a time. Get another set of bushings and do 2 at a time. But they don't take that long. I mean, is it really worth getting another set of bushings? Just doing one. Especially with this stabilized stuff, like it cuts so nice. Well, it doesn't, no, that's not right. That's not true. It doesn't cut nice. But it's super consistent in terms of its like structure. So there's no, like, it grabbed a chunk of grain and like, yeah. It is a decent idea, but doesn't, like, I think once I get to the point where this is going on the lathe, I think I'm like 7 minutes away from having a pen. So if I'm 10 minutes away from 2 pens, only saving 4 minutes. So I don't know. Maybe it is a good idea. I need some more stabilized pen blanks. I'm almost out of the ones that Paul sent. Well, I've got a couple left, but I mean, I used 5 of them already. Oh, one of them has sea creatures and stuff in it. Hold on. I want to talk to you, Paul. I don't know what's going on here. There's like sea critters. It's like an acrylic or epoxy or something kind of blank, but it's got sea critters in it or something. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here, Paul? I was going to send you a message and be like, what's going on here, Paul? It's cool, but I don't really understand. Little sea critters, or I don't know what they are. It's weird. That's what you do. You do get an extra set of bushings. You do 2 at a time. Yeah, it is. It is a good idea. Does it save that much time though? Does it? And also, how much are bushings? I don't think I've ever ordered bushings that didn't come with like a starter kit or whatever. Like I bought the maple leaf starter kit package or whatever, where you get like the 5 different hardwares plus the bushings and the pen and the drill bit or something. It's a brilliant idea. Okay, I trust you. Paul, tell me what's up with the sea critters. Oh, I sold any more things yet? Looks like a pine cone. What? It's a little sea critter. What about this one? Okay, over here. Don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not sea critters, but they look like fossilized things. And I'm not sure what they'll turn into when you make them into a pen, because there won't be much left of them. It's cool, but I'm confused. What is a stabilized blank? This is a good question. So basically what you do is you suck all the air out of a piece of wood and you replace it with resin. So you use a vacuum chamber and you suck all the air out of it. You put it in a epoxy resin, specific kinds of epoxy resin. Cactus juice is one of the ones that you hear used. and you suck all the air out of it, and then the resin takes its place, and it infuses the wood with this resin, and then you bake it, and it cures it, and it turns it into a wood epoxy blend, essentially, where all of the air in the wood has been replaced with epoxy or resin of some kind. And then it's stabilized. So it's not going to act the same way as wood in terms of movement and things. Seed pods? Maybe seed pods. I don't know. Paul, where'd you go? Tell me what this is. What's going on here? Or the juice of a cactus. Pretty sure that's not what cactus juice is. Pretty sure they didn't juice a cactus and then put it in a bottle. But I don't have any actual information that says that that's wrong. So maybe. Feels like it might be a little more complicated than that. But I don't know. I am going to have to get, however, I'm going to have to get a pressure pot and possibly a vacuum chamber. And I don't want more stuff. But if I'm going to be playing with epoxy and if I'm going to be stabilizing things, these are pieces of kit that I need. Does it make it easier to turn? No, yes, no. Yeah. It makes it more consistent to turn. It is a homogeneous product. So it's different to turn. I won't say it's easier. It's easier in some ways in that once you start cutting it, you know that it is going to be that all the way through. You're not going to run into little bits that are going to try to grab grain lines and stuff that turn, and then you pop a bunch out of it because it grabbed a chunk of grain or whatever. It's super consistent, but it doesn't cut like wood anymore. So yes and no. It's easier, but not. That made sense. Shut up. And I'm using carbide anyway, so yeah. It was pleasant. It was a pleasant experience. And it shines up gorgeous with the custom grit because it's already harder than wood would be because it's infused with resin. So like I think I only sanded these up to like 240 before I used the custom grit on them because I didn't need to go any higher than that, and it's still super shiny and lustery and stuff. Paul's back. Okay, Paul, what is going on with this blank? I need to know what these things are. I think they're little sea critters. Mike Bennett thinks they're like seed pods or pine cones or stuff. I think these are like aquatic animals of some kind, little invertebrates, or Pinnell thinks they're Pokemons. Okay, let's take a poll. We're betting on what are these things that are in this blank. I think they're sea critters. Urusol is the oil that is in poison ivy. You didn't send me. He's going back through the chat to see what was said. Flower buds and other organic stuff. I'm gonna need more detail. Organic stuff. Mike, any info on the gunmetal? I did look. I think it's sold because I did not find the one that I thought. And I mixed you up with Beckham. I went back and watched that episode. And I was like, okay, somebody tell Beckham that I made this and I think that he wants it. And what I meant to say was tell Tony Lopez. I got you guys confused, and I apologize. But I'm pretty sure that it's sold because it was not in my bag of pens. So I'm sorry, but I have fresh hardware, and I have new gunmetal hardware, and I will make you one. Stabilizing injects a resin in any voids in the material. Soft, punky wood turns like a hardwood but retains its look. Yes, these are all facts. Paint the tube first if I do that blank. Paint it with what? Like paint? I don't understand what that would do. Why would I paint the tube first? So you don't see the brass? This isn't translucent, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is once you shine it up. Okay, good to know. Maybe brass is cool to see in there. Maybe it isn't if everybody's telling me not to. Okay, I paint it. Okay, cool. That's neat. I was just like, I don't know what's going on, but I like it. It's not. Okay. Would spalting be a good... Yes. Perfect example of the types of stuff that you want to stabilize because it gets rotten and punky. And yes. That's why I have... Show ya. Yeah, where are you? Where? That is why I have not turned this amazing blank. Because I have this amazing blank that I want to turn, but I want to stabilize it first. Because otherwise it is going to explode into little bits. Because it is soft and punky and ridiculously spalted. And if I try to turn this, it is going to explode. But if I stabilize it, it won't. But I need all the stuff to do stabilizing. And I don't want to buy that stuff. Man, that is gorgeous. Which is why I haven't turned it, because it's gorgeous. And if I turn it, it will explode. It will not be gorgeous anymore. It's only been 6 months to a year. I can wait a bit longer. Good thing, because you have to. I got some gunmetal. These new maple leaf kind. No, you want the... Okay. I make cactus juice, vacuum pot, couple hours in a toaster oven. Yeah. So I need cactus juice, a vacuum pot, and a toaster oven. Yeah, it is what it is. If that's the stuff I need, that's the stuff I need. The heavier one sounds nice. You want one of these new maple leaf ones? I have a gunmetal. Oh, dude. Nope, that's black chrome. I don't have a gunmetal done. But, okay. I will find... I'm sure I have extra gunmetal hardware. We'll figure it out. I need another beer. This is a fun show. This is another fun show. Thanks for hanging out again, guys. The never-ending rabbit hole that is turning. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'd like to find a little bit better balance. I think I'm shifting a little bit more than I want to into the turning world. And there's lots of flat work that I still want to do. So I maybe that's where my shop funk is at, is that I feel like I am not finding a nice balance between turning and flat work projects. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know that it's... And jerk. Because like I come out here and I just like don't want to do anything. It bothers me. Like I should be long done this lathe tool cabinet. And I just look at it and I go, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. And I just piddle around and I'll clean up a couple of things, but not really. I don't know. I went and hit a round of golf to take like a break from the shop. I like how far you have to go to your beer fridge. Yeah, it's good, eh? That's why I do turning and guitars. And whatever the wife wants. Yep. Yeah. We need some shelves in the kitchen. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to do the other thing that I had on the list. I'm in the need of desktop organization. Pens, odds and ends, paper clips that you buy from an office store with everything in a little box. Any ideas? Okay, that's a cool project. So, a tray, some sort of tray with little partitions in it that goes, that could be cool. It's about an inch deep at the front. It's about 3 inches deep at the back. And it tapers down and it's got little partitions in it. That's your thing. Relatively straight, cutting rabbits and dados and stuff into that. Like maybe half lap sort of partitions that I don't know, like a little 1/4 inch with half lap sort of grid work in it. So that's where my head went when you said that. Are you asking me to make this for you, or are you asking me for an idea for you to make a thing? Because this is a thing you can make. And it's honestly kind of a thing I don't want to make. Sounds finicky. But it'd be fun to like figure out the mechanics of how to make it all come together. Because they'd have to sit in grooves in the side bits. And they'd have to cross hatch, sort of half lap into each other. It could be a fun little engineering thing. I don't know. On the flower blank. Okay, so they're flowers. Use CA glue liberally to keep it from chipping out and take your time. Okay. Sounds like I'm going to explode this. Because we've both met me. I'm impatient. I will try to convince myself to go slow. Do you have any CA glue? Glad you asked, Chris. I do, in fact, have some CA glue. But not just any CA glue. Oh no. I have Starbond CA glue. What's that? You don't know about Starbond CA glue? Well, that's just ridiculous. Because Starbond CA... I can't. It's good, and I have a discount code. And if you order it from down there with the link, then I get a little bit of 10%. I don't remember. But you get a discount. I get a little bit of money. Not very much. But happy to help. Apparently shipping to Canada is stupid. Because I've had people go to my link and they're like, dude, I can't pay whatever it is for them to ship it to me. That's ridiculous. Is the Starbond glue discounted also? Yeah, why, yes, it is. It's discounted by 10%. Make sure you record the explosion and make it into a YouTube short. I'm not doing YouTube shorts. God, I'm not doing YouTube shorts. I'm trying to talk myself into doing TikTok because the wife says that I should, and she's right. Ugh. YouTube Shorts equals TikTok? Maybe. I don't know. Dude, I have no idea. I don't understand. Why can't we just let the kids have a thing? Like, the kids had TikTok, and they were loving it, and it was fun for them. And then the adults came in and ruined it. Like, why can't we just have our own thing? Like, why can't, like, the kids liked Instagram. Adults came in and wrecked it. So they said, okay, let's go to TikTok. Adults came in and wrecked it. Now they're going to come up with a new one. It's like Kazoo or something, and it'll be a new thing. And then adults will come in and wreck it. Let the kids have something. Leave it alone. It's fine. I'll join TikTok. Apparently it's fun or something. I don't know. God, I'm so cranky old man now. When did I get cranky old man? I think I'm fun. You guys come back week after week. Sometimes I don't know why. But then I watch these back and I go, like, this guy actually is pretty entertaining. Damn, sounds like I'm listening to myself. We can be cranky old men together, Tony. Pop on by, we'll yell at kids when they ride by on their bikes. Where's your helmet? I'm only here from the paycheck. Speaking of which, I haven't received that yet. Well, you do get, well, okay, you haven't signed your contract yet, Chris. I'm waiting for you to sign the contract that I haven't sent you because it's still at the lawyer's office getting notarized. Welcome to the Cranky Old Man Club. We all get there eventually. But at least I don't hate my job. In lieu of pay, you get a Starbond discount. Yes, you get a Starbond discount, and you get to be one of the first to know when everything in the Etsy store goes on sale. Yes, the contract is actually at Shoppers Drug Mart, and he hasn't picked it up. This is a good point. Oh, I haven't written it yet, so we're still in negotiations on what that contract exactly entails. Do I have one specific life pet peeve? Yep. ABBA. Yeah. ABBA's not a pet peeve. I just hate them. I have not a life pet peeve. I have a social media pet peeve. And it's people being lazy with language use. If that makes sense. Don't write the number 2 when you and a friend, or when a friend of yours is going somewhere and you are going to as well. Don't write the number 2. Don't write 2 T-O. The word is 2 T-O-O. Write it. Don't be lazy with your language use on the internet. They're going to the store. It's an apostrophe R-E. Use it properly. You're not stupid. Just do it. You're dumbing down the world when you do lazy language use. BRB, going to get a drink. God, you're worse than the other Pinnell sometimes. Yeah, lazy language use is a pet peeve of mine on the internet. Pet peeve, life pet peeve. Probably tardiness. Like if you're delayed, okay, but just not caring enough to be on time for stuff bothers me. Holla back, girl. What? Yeah. And so now you guys are just going to troll me with terrible language use on my show, and I should not have said anything about that. So thank you, Tony, I think, who brought that up about my life pet peeve. Yes, it was Tony. And now everyone knows my pet peeve, and they're going to troll me with it. Sweet. I was just kidding. That doesn't bother me at all. When people are lazy with their language use, it's fine. I was just joking. I couldn't come up with anything. What else annoys you that we can do via text? Yes. Nothing at all. I'm happy-go-lucky, not cranky old man Mike. Can't bother me with your hate people that don't break down boxes at work. Yes. Break down boxes. Put in the recycling, whatever. Yeah, it's true. It does come with the territory about being a writer, but it's just like, you know, the right word. Like, and especially like when you know the right word, the right there to use, and using the wrong one took just as much effort as using the right one, because it's the same number of it's not like you're shortening it to like FYI or, you know, whatever. Like, I understand condensing things if you're still going to be able to be understood. That's fine. BRB, it's fine, because that's quick. And writing I will be right back. Yeah, okay, that's way faster to write BRB. But using the wrong there or to or whatever, just when you actually know what the right one is. I always have to think twice about affect or effect. Yeah, okay. So, but think twice about it before you type it, and then use the right one. Canceled or canceled? Yeah, it's a good question. It's fun, and if you just don't know which the right one is, use a different word. Or no, I mean, it's fine. But if you do, like, if I know that you graduated high school, you can't graduate. Oh God, I hope you can't graduate high school without knowing what the theirs mean. Color or color? Oh, well, no, I'm not going to judge people who use color, who spell color wrong, just because that's how they spell it there. THERE. Oh, J&D's here. Planer or thicknesser? It's neither. It's a thinnizer. You showed up just in time for the end of the show, Jax. Get out of bed earlier next time. Wait, are you on night shift? I don't remember which 4 and 4 you're on. Not sure what's happening here, just throwing in random twos. Yeah, that's what we're doing too, man. Honestly, we're just... Somebody asked me, Tony Lopez asked me, like, if I have any pet peeves. And then I started talking about them. Been up for 4 hours. Dad duties. Oh, yeah. Nights start Tuesday night, which is actually Monday morning. Or I don't know, man. This halfway across the world thing sucks. Like, you can't have beers with me during my live show, and then because it's like too early, and then I'm like trying to get ready for bed sometimes when you're doing your live show. Like, this relationship is going to have its struggles. Schools in a lot of cities are now no longer allowed to fail students who cannot or will not do the work. Yeah, it's true. But you still teach them. All you have to do is say that this is the right answer and teach them the information, and then they know it, whether they want to or not. Then we just have to force them to use words properly. Somehow. By bribing them with Robux money or something. I don't know. See, this is just like cranky old man Mike being cranky old man again. Just finished driving. Okay, cool. You can participate. You want to be a cranky old man with us? It's fun. I did not read your previous comment. Hold on. Let me scroll back. I pulled over to do this right. They're going to be there when they pick up their stuff. I fucking hate you. I mean, that's funny. Scott, thanks. That's right. We shake our fists at the kids in the road using their wrong and being on TikTok. They were pushing through kids years ago. That's true. They were always trying to push through kids. They got to keep the funding coming. And in order to keep the funding coming, but they're making the world stupider when they do that. And we cannot afford to get any stupider as a world. Okay, I'm going to get angry if we stay on these topics. Let's talk about something fun, like puppies. What's the best puppy? What's the best puppy? Did I really say that? Like, okay, so what's the best puppy? The best puppy is the puppy that is in your presence that you get to play with. Oh, God. No, Pinnell, we are not at all going to do that. I'm not even going to say what that is that you said. Let's talk about puppies. I haven't played with a puppy. It's been too long since I played with a puppy. I need to find a puppy. Boxer puppy? Puppies? Like lab. Lab puppies are great. It doesn't matter. All puppies are fantastic. But then some puppies turn into terrible dogs. So once they're done being puppies, they're not great anymore. A golden retriever and a husky lab. Ooh, husky lab would be good. Puppy died late last fall. He's trotting in the hall. Dead puppies aren't much fun. Jax, these are my people. And they're the worst. Because some of them come to other people's live shows that I might be at just to make fun of me over there too. But At least we got our discount blowout sale rocking on the Etsy store. Oh, it's a song. Oh, see, I'm unfamiliar. I'm glad that you don't have a puppy rotting in the hall. Let's discuss flat earth, folks. Let's talk about things that bring joy. Like this beer, for example. At least we didn't show up in the comment section of my prior employer. Yeah, suppose there's that. Or my current one. That wouldn't be good. I'm looking. Okay, no more dead dogs discussion. We're talking about fun things that bring joy, like this beer and the discount sale, the blowout sale on my Etsy store that's happening right now. I ran out of I only had 2 and I ran out. Art and yeah. Let's talk about fixing that stool. Yes. Yeah. Let's talk about fixing the stool. It's fine. I'm not as bothered by it as everybody else is. How long have I been growing the beard? I shaved completely clean for Halloween 2017. Somebody might correct. It might have been 2016. I think it was 2017. Halloween was the last time I shaved down to bare skin. But, I mean, I trim it and take it back sometimes and stuff like that. Jax, how long you been growing your beard? Jax is a beard product man, actually. Should probably talk to him about that, because I'm not a beard product man. And maybe I should be. I don't know. Bet you that was scary when I shaved. Yeah, it was weird. I was at a Halloween party that night. I shaved so that I could be Peter Mansbridge for Halloween. So I shaved clean, and I shaved this part of my hair. So I was just Peter Mans, and then I dyed this gray. I don't know if everybody knows who Peter Mansbridge is, because otherwise this won't make sense. But I grew my hair out so that it was like sort of long-ish on the sides. And then I shaved this, and I grayed that, and I shaved clean, and I put on a suit, and I was Peter Mansbridge for Halloween. And I was at a Halloween party for a couple hours before some like relatively good friends knew who I was. Like they didn't know that was Mike in the kitchen. It was a good costume because I went from bearded, and I mean, I'm balding, but I'm not totally bald. And it was good. Mansbridge stunt double. That's right. Mike, were you at that party? That was a good costume, right? Like, I did not look like Mike Davies. Got a friend who makes beard products. He may want an international distributor. I believe Jax already has a beard product sponsor. Or unless you're talking about me, I don't want to be an international distributor for anything other than custom grit right now. The moose from Zootopia. Yes, he was the moose from Zootopia. But he's also like probably the most iconic Canadian broadcaster of all time, maybe. He was the host of the CBC's The National for like, I don't know, a million years. You were talking about me? Well, maybe. You can have him send me a sample, and if I like it, then That's what happened with Custom Grit. Scott sent me a sample, and I loved it. And I said, hey, I would like to sell this for you. And so now I do. So yeah, if your beard product guy wants to send me some stuff, I will try it. I'm not against beard product. I just don't use it. Another beer? Indeed. Let's I've got one lonely Race Rocks from Lighthouse Brewing in the fridge. Man, I had to go so far to get this beer. It's all the way over there. It's called Beard Commander. Really? All right. I wish it was called something cooler. I have a pick that night with Seth, and I'd be pointing a lightsaber and a red dot laser from my pistol at each other. Oh, hold on. That was bad English, Mike. Pick that with Seth and I. Jeez. Okay. Oh, right. Were you Jedis? Or was it Han Solo? I don't know. That sentence was so terrible it messed with my head. Let's make one what? I don't know what we're talking about anymore. It's all off the rails. But we're having fun. This is the Lighthouse Race Rocks Ale. It's sort of a medium dark, malty, not hoppy. It's not like an IPA. It's more of a malty, sweetish kind of beverage brewed in Victoria, British Columbia. Pet peeve triggered. A little bit. So I don't even know what he was talking about. Does my wife know what I do out here? Yes, she does. She's out of town right now, though. Her and the boy went to visit Grandma and Grandpa. And I couldn't get the time off. Well, I didn't. I don't know if I could have or not, to be honest. But I think it's weird to ask for time off less than 3 months into a new job. So I didn't ask. Didn't want the time off. Oh, I love time off. Time off is my favorite. But it's like when she was planning the trip, I was like, I'm 3 months into a new job. I can't ask for vacation time yet. Or is that just your in-laws? No, I like her mom. I almost said I like her parents, but beard product and meat seasoning. What? What? Oh, right. He also makes really cool meat seasonings. Okay, it's like, what is happening now? Beard products and meat seasoning. I also like meat seasoning. He can send me some of that too. Speaking of which, is it really though? Speaking of which, not really. I got some ribs. Wife and kid are out of town. They don't like ribs. I think while they're out of town might be my opportunity to just make up all the ribs that I have and eat them. Speaking of whom. Whilst we're still here, yeah, I should thaw the ribs that are in my freezer while they're still out of town and cook them all and eat them all, because I don't know when the next chance I'm going to get is. Pork chop video too. I could do ribs. I could do rib video. What time is dinner? You come over, Tony. We'll get the ribs out, and there's more than enough. I think I've got maybe 4 racks of ribs that I'm never going to be able to cook unless I do it when wife and kid are here. stop by. We'll do them all. We can do each rack with a different rub, and then we can decide which one we like best. Eat like bachelor. I have been doing that. Wife also has a veto on Hamburger Helper. Refuses to let it happen. They left town. I went and bought some Hamburger Helper. I thawed a pound of hamburger in the sink, and I ate a pound of ground beef made into Hamburger Helper. That was the end of that sentence. Smell another Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff cooking video. It should be good on the guts. Nope, sure wasn't. Absolutely was not good on the guts. But it was nostalgic. And it made me happy. You rebel, you. That's right. As soon as they go out of town, I'm going to do all the stuff. Did I eat it out of the pot? No, I did actually scoop it into a bowl. I did not eat it out of the pot. I should have just eaten it out of the... Well, it's a pan. Like, it's a deep simmering pan. You don't make Hamburger Helper in a pot. Come on. God, this is a fun show. Something going on with my shoe. All right. Are we just going to hang out like this for all night? I mean, I don't have anywhere to be. Wife and kid aren't here. We just hang up, keep drinking. Do a 4-hour no project episode of tacos for supper. What about everybody else? I have not had supper yet. Probably just gonna order a pizza. I don't know. I don't have any leftover Hamburger Helper, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for supper. Probably something quick and easy. Also, hey, here's a thing. I don't watch shows anymore. Just don't. It's not like a moral value or anything. Like, it's not a conscious decision. I just don't really watch shows anymore. Because every time I'm watching a show, I feel like there's something more productive I could be doing. But whatever. Wife and kid go out of town. It's like, I should probably try that Parks and Recreation that I heard people talking about. Good Nick Offerman in it. I respect that man. He's a woodworker himself and a funny dude. It's probably not so bad of a show. People seem to like it when it was on. I've never seen it. Over 3 days, I crushed out like 3 seasons of this thing. Like, there's some good characters in that show. Like, oh, what happened? Everybody still here? We lost something. Okay, we're back. And Perkins, it's just like it's a good group of characters. It feels a little bit like, hey, The Office is doing well. Let's do stuff like they did in The Office. Like, hey, people like it when Jim Halpert looks at the camera like, are you seeing this? So let's have all the characters just do that, like, pretty frequently. Like, it feels a little bit like that sometimes. But, like, good characters, good stories. It's funny. Like, it's pretty good. It's okay. Anyone familiar with ginger-based beer? Yes, that's called ginger beer. Mose from The Office was the producer. Yes, he was the same producer. Oh, okay, so it's the same team? Did Parks and Rec? It makes sense because it has a very Office feel. Makes sense if it was like if there was some overlap in the team, because it has a very, very similar feel. Even right down to like the zoom in on City Hall in the like opening credits is kind of like the zoom in on the Dunder Mifflin. Like it's very, very Office like. YouTube bloopers from Parks and Rec. Well, I'm gonna finish the show first, I think. Haven't watched BoobTube in a few years. Yeah, I haven't either. The last show that I watched, like when it was on, Jesus. Lost? Maybe? This is like back in university days. I cannot, might have been Lost. Lost might have been the last show that I watched like while it was on TV, like week by week. And I only made it 3 seasons into that because then it got weird. Oh, I'm wrong. It was 30 Rock. 30 Rock was the last show that I watched. I mean, was that even though when it was on? I don't know if I watched that when it was on either. Must have. Because it was back in Kamloops. We still had cable. We weren't streaming services at that point. Yeah, I guess it would have been 30 Rock. Jeez. Steve Irwin was alive when I last watched TV. But he died in like 2012-ish, 2013. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about too, dude. Like my now 11-year-old child would have been not walking yet the last time I watched a show as it came out. Died in 2006? Okay. Yeah. At least a decade of not watching shows like on TV when they came out. And Harambe. Can we just take a moment for Steve Irwin and Harambe? Okay, that was nice. Thank you for joining me in that. TV ends when children are born. No, yes, no. TV was actually pretty helpful when my child was baby, like, because I needed something to do while I was rocking to make sure that he would stay asleep. So I needed something to have in front of me. Paw Patrol starts when children. Yeah, there was some Paw Patrol. Thankfully, my kid liked some cool shows because I don't know if you guys know Wild Kratts. He was super into Wild Kratts for a while, and it was like these two guys that were like biologists, guy, kind of Steve Irwin kind of fellas, who like teach the kid like nature while he's the Kratt brothers, Wild Kratts. And when my kid liked that, I was like, yes, do learning. Who are we congratulating? Mr. Pinnell, B. Pinnell, that a guy. I just realized we're 2 hours into this show. We've done nothing other than make discounts. on the Etsy store. And I still had fun. But we are going to say goodbye because 2 hours is enough for a non-project live episode of this show. I very much appreciate everybody coming by. Let's wrap this up. Any last minute things that anybody needs to say? You want to make fun of me a little bit? You want to be some grumpy old man? You want to type something lazily and get a word wrong just to piss me off? Here's your chance. We're going to go about another this much beer. And we're going to wrap it up. It was fun, though. It was fun. Can't wait for next week. Next week, hopefully, we will get back to actually making something. We'll turn something next week. Hopefully, I will kick myself out of this little funk that I'm feeling in the shop. And show me a pic of the flower pen. When the flower pen happens, I will definitely let you know. Don't know what's going to happen with that. Oh, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Nobody tell Megan that there's a huge blowout sale happening in the Etsy store. This Ken will be mad. Bye, everybody. TikTok flower pen video. I'll be like, are these sea creatures or flower bits? Don't please. All right. See everybody later. Bye for now. Thank you so much again for coming. I cannot thank you guys enough for coming and hanging out with me while I do this. Now the people are going to troll me with the there, and the two, and the, ugh.